Hey. Alright, hello. Welcome to the jumping.
Good start.
Alright, welcome to jumping, guys, for Hugs.tf. Today we're gonna do a race.
Just one though.
Slight confusion at the start.
My name is Ali, and I'm joined by the whole jumping squad right here, you know? What's up, guys?
Hello.
Please say hello.
Hey.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Ali.
So we actually had a movie for you guys, but there were a few issues, so we actually have to push it further back in the schedule. But if you hang around for that, that should be pretty good. But
All right.
I think we're starting off. With a race on Vex.
With the
Yeah,
best
that's-
that Europe has to offer.
Yeah, there's a few big names in there.
My money is on G-Bobus.
Definitely. I don't know why anyone else even showed up. Oh.
Dude, lovely
Oh, what the fuck?
commentary going on, right?
Wait. Oh, okay.
The race is starting right now.
Ah.
I can't tell who's taking the lead.
Alright, very intense start right now.
It looks like iTag is in the
Looks
lead.
like I'm the dead last.
AD coming out a little bit ahead.
He's got the golden rocket launcher.
That is true. If anyone hits the strat here, they're gonna save a lot of time. Like no one did though.
Which unfortunately didn't happen.
Probably gonna be pretty close at the beginning. Map's pretty easy, then it starts to ramp up a bit.
Who made this map again? Was it Balls?
Yeah, it was balls. I
And
think he made another map, but that was also pretty decent. This
Was
one's
he?
good though.
this is the only one I remember from him, and it's amazing to look at, honestly.
Yeah, this is a very good map.
It's nice and
Yes.
clean. Yeah, all the jumps, they're not awkward, gimmicky. It's just a clean, solid jump map.
Very fresh.
Classic. Definitely a classic.
It looks like Starkey's broken ahead of the pack.
Yeah. Believe it or not, Starkey has actually played this map quite a bit.
It's probably the reason he's leading.
Yeah, he has played this a lot, actually. He
Does
loves
he have
this
the
map.
world record on this at the moment?
He used to.
No, I think Gibbous took it.
Gatto took it online, but Gibbous took it offline. But he did have the record for a while. Ooh.
He had it for like a week.
No, he had it for a good while, actually.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware.
Oh, who joined Starkey?
DD.
Oh, Jibo!
Oh,
man.
Jibo. Wait, Jibo?
Jibo,
That's
dude, just
that's
tearing ahead.
That's insane. Where'd he come from, man?
Absolutely insane.
This is neck to neck between Starkey and Gibo.
Alright, let me spectate actually. I'm not gonna finish this map anyway.
Should have just switched to demo. Ah, and Starkey pulled ahead.
Starkey was working on, remember him telling me he was working on some strats for some of these jumps. I wonder if he's gonna do any of them. That's not one of them.
Yeah,
It's not the strat.
Yeah, I've seen him cheat a couple of the jumps so far.
Oh,
close.
Very slick rockets coming out from Stark.
yeah. Looks like iTax AFK.
Just pulling on the hacks, dude. Just give him a minute till putting on tasks right now.
Starkey's choking though.
Yeah.
Oh, DD's caught
a lot
up.
of trouble on that jump.
That jump's very chokeable.
Alright, let's see if he
We have
does the
3 men
strat.
on the same jump. Just kidding, Starkey pulled ahead. Wasn't paying attention.
DD caught up.
Yeah. This is a good race.
Yeah, it actually is. Oh,
The golden rocket launcher, man, pulled ahead.
DD and Starkey both made it, but DD has a much better transition in the next jump.
Pulling into the last couple of jumps. I think this is 2 more after this one.
Yes. Although the last jump can be pretty hard. He's on second
Yeah.
last.
Down
Pretty
to the
speedy.
final 2. And Starkey pulled ahead.
And DD made it at the same time. Oh, he hit a wall!
And he
Oh. Starkey's on last. Let's see what... He's gonna make it.
First shot, dude.
Yeah, looks like
Easy for Starkey.
Alright,
Starkey
very lucky.
slammed it.
and there we go. Congratulations on the victory, Starkey.
Slammed it.
What a god, honestly.
Yeah, that's
I think
insane.
Jibo has been dethroned.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, so we're moving straight on to Saw, I think.
Oh yeah,
It's
this
with
is
the-
with... sorry.
Yeah, it's with a couple of the same players, so Gibbobus and Starkey, but this time joined by Boshi and Cucino.
Now, this map doesn't have any wall pogo, so Boshi's not winning.
Oh, no, there's 17.
Okay, well, besides that one level,
Yeah,
right?
he's insane at that level, though.
Yeah.
That's where he's gonna make up all the time. I hear Jabobus is a monster at this map.
Dude, he's a monster at every map.
Yeah, just all around monster.
Dude,
That's
Vex
true.
was just his warm-up.
Yeah. Is ITAC racing this one?
I feel like this
Not
would be a
100%
map
sure.
that ITEC's good at.
Yeah. I guess he's not.
Congratulations, Stark. I'm very proud of you.
But,
Any words from any other people?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Alright, so sorry. Considered one of the biggest soldier classics. The ultimate measurement of the soldier skill. And I started late because I was talking very nice.
Ah, tricked you.
But yeah, this
Is
is
it is the elevator on this one? No, it's not.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it
no,
is.
dude,
Oh,
the elevator.
The
Oh
legend.
no.
Alright,
So,
There we go.
ITEC
Oh,
and
Boshi's in the
Cucino
lead.
left behind.
He knew about the elevator. He had free warning.
Jibo's in the lead.
This is one of the few classics that's actually a lot of fun to play. Like, a lot of classic maps are a little questionable, but this one's really fun.
This one has withheld the time.
it's aged like wine, you could say.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Looks pretty nice, too.
It's like Gibbobus coming ahead. It's him and Saki in the vents at the moment.
But yeah, this is the easy part of the map. The last few jumps really ramp up the difficulty. Probably gonna see quite a few fails there from everybody.
Especially on 19, I think. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a big choke.
19's very hard. 17 as well. I bet there's gonna be a few fails.
Is 19 the triple?
Yeah, the triple though.
Yes.
I can never get that one. I always go too high, too quick.
He's speedy, dude.
Can't go slow enough.
Oh, ITAC is racing. Okay, I didn't even see him.
Yeah, he got stuck on the lift, I think.
Oh, unfortunate.
Ruined his chances.
Bobby and Jabobus and Starkey, pretty close.
See you later, Cucino.
Bobus having a little bit of trouble with this. Starkey caught up.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Keeps hitting the wall. Starkey gets it.
Yeah,
Next one can
Saki's
be a
had a
lot.
lot of practice on this map.
Yeah, he likes this map. I'm pretty sure. Did Starkey choose the maps? It's beginning to feel like that now that I think about it.
Yeah, it
Would
does
not
seem
surprise
a
me.
Starkey orientated map.
This is also the part where the map gets to be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
More fails will be occurring.
Oh, Balshi caught up as well. He was a few jumps behind, but like he had a
He's
pretty.
a fast fox.
Please don't say that.
I'm sorry.
Please don't say that. That's not okay.
We might see Boshi get a
Shibo.
strat for this jump. No, never mind. No one's gonna
Yeah.
go for that one.
Yeah, just playing it safe.
I think Starkey's ripping ahead.
Oh, it has the vents too. I forgot.
Yeah.
Did break through the vents. Starkey's very powerful. And this is where I think this jump is where it starts to be like the T5, the tier 5 map that this is.
Oh yeah, you're saying that Starkey just one-shots it.
Yeah, he's a monster.
16 is the, I think it's
This
probably the
is
hardest
where it
jump on the
gets
map.
really hard. Yeah.
Because you can't go too high or else you'll bonk your head on the ceiling. But
And-
Starkey, dude,
Slams it.
the man
Best
can't
try.
be stopped.
He's a monster. How is this possible?
Is this a TAS? Where's the POV? Give me a demo.
So, it's a really cool jump, Helly-sync. There's a, I'm assuming that caster settings, you can see the square there, good mapping, or the X will show you where you have to aim.
I don't think Starkey has too much competition at the moment. I think Boshi is on the telesync jump.
Do you think
but
Starkey will do
Starkey's
this
on
jump
the
legit?
triple.
No, Starkey will definitely not do this jump legit.
I don't think anyone would want to.
I'd bet money
I
on
think
it.
Jibo would.
That's where he's gonna save time. Oh!
Nah, I think you can save this.
The intended method of doing this jump is very hard, so a lot of people end up cheating it like this. The cheat isn't necessarily very easy, but it's much easier than doing it as intended.
Oh, Boshi.
Oh, he could have. I think he might
I
have
think
made
Boshi
that.
has it.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
it.
Boshi's in the lead now.
Big
Depends if he
man
can
Boshi.
do 19 and 20. I think I remember Bashi saying he had trouble with 20.
I
Pretty-
mean,
pretty-
19 is definitely harder than 20.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, I feel like he's gonna slam it. Maybe next time.
I feel like Boshi's the type of person to just C-tap this and skip the roof sync.
Yeah. That's what the original does for you.
It's cheating.
He C-taps straight to the end.
Well, Starkey's with him now.
Yeah.
See if he can have any luck.
This jump is very chokeable. I think anyone who's ever run this map has had a good run that's been ruined by this jump.
I think Gibb has had a record that was destroyed.
Yeah, this jump is very, very chokeable. Pretty cool jump, though. Oh,
I like the idea of it.
yeah, considering how old this map is, it's actually pretty impressive how, like, this map is, like, ancient, but it has very cool.
Yeah, I mean, it probably influenced a lot of the newer maps.
Yeah.
It's interesting jump designs.
Definitely.
Oh, man. Had such a good pace. Like, everyone, Bashi and Starkey had pretty good pace going into this, but this jump is brutal.
Yeah, ITAC's slowly catching up.
Yep, ITAC is now on
And
19.
Gabov is still on 16. So he's a bit far behind. Oh yeah, so all three of them are together now.
Bobus just made 16. He might actually catch up to 19 depending on how this goes. I feel like ITAC is really good at this jump. Seems like a jump he would be good at.
Yeah,
Oh.
ITAC's very
Oh,
mechanically
Boshi
sound.
got close.
Oh. Everyone seems like they're getting very close. ITAC almost made it.
It's just a waiting game, so you can
Oh,
go
I think
first.
Starkey made it,
Starkey's
yeah.
on.
Starkey made it. Let's see if he can... Now, this is the hardest part. There's no regen in this connector. You gotta have good rocket management.
If you want to go fast.
Yeah, I mean...
This is all about going fast.
Oh,
Nah,
missed
missed
the speed.
the speed shot.
That's alright, though.
It's over at this point. If you miss the speed
Last
shot,
this
is-
one,
this one.
Yeah, there's no
Last
way to
is
recover
fairly
from that.
easy.
Oh,
Oh, he's laughing at him.
No,
Jabobos is on 19, so everyone's
Yeah.
tied for second at this point.
Bashi just made 19. Coming up on Starkey. This could be actually pretty close. Starkey using a timing strat. So on some jumps you can use things like what Starkey's doing. He's pulling out a shotgun, firing a rocket or firing a shot, and then switching back to his rocket launcher to get the right timing, and he makes it. Nice.
2 for 2. Starkey's killing it so far.
He's just a god at dev textured maps.
Yeah, that's
Seems like it.
He mains dev textures maps.
What's next on the agenda?
DD on Strike.
Ooh, dude, I love Strike.
This is a cool map. I wish I don't think DD's in here, is he?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be, does anyone here like know the mechanics of this map very well?
Oh, it's airstrike based.
Yeah, this is a really, really interesting map. Pants made this one. He makes
Yeah.
really, really cool maps.
Yeah,
And,
this is one of 2 airstrike
Depending on who you
maps.
ask.
It's a really
Oh.
good map. I think how it works is it has a trigger at the start that changes the attributes of the rocket launcher to act like the airstrike. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what rocket launcher you use, it will still act like the airstrike. So you can pull off some really cool jumps with that. And you might see some crazy sinks and I guess other catch like jumps and some wall pogo and stuff like that.
I think this map is really cool, except for last.
I think last is very cool.
Oh, I can never get it.
Well, yeah, I can't get it either. I'm terrible at this map, but it's a fun map.
Definitely, I love the idea. Pants is like the innovator of jump mapping.
Yeah, Pants makes a lot of really, really cool stuff.
So probably the first thing you'll notice is that the rockets don't look like normal rockets. And
They're
you will probably
airstrike.
pull off a pretty cool strat to start with, hopefully. I think he'll do a sink.
Oh no, he's gonna
Okay.
do it legit.
Wow.
wait, so how
Wait,
does
there was a
this work?
strat for beginning?
So basically, every rocket launcher on this map is turned into the airstrike, and you have infinite regen. So you basically use that sort of mechanic right there. That's very common on this map, like a sort of catch with multiple rockets.
Alright.
And that's it. I mean, it gets complicated near the end, but right now you see some pretty simple stuff just to like showing the mechanics of it. It
Yeah, so if
almost
you aren't familiar with the airstrike, it has very high fire rate when you're, I guess, in the middle of an explosive jump. So you can see some cool stuff here where he pogos over because of that increased fire rate. He's able to get multiple rockets on the ground.
And the really cool thing about this map is like you can go incredibly fast if you're like, you know, very, very good at it. And DD's really good at this map, so he's gonna do most of these jumps very quickly, I think. But this is a lot harder than it looks. Like he's doing a very good job here. Because a lot of these jumps are, I mean, just from playing this is a hard map.
Yeah, this map's very hard to get used to, especially if if you've been jumping for a long time. You're definitely gonna have to spend a while getting used to this kind of stuff. Doesn't come naturally.
regen.
Wow, very embarrassing failure right there.
I don't know what happened there.
I think he ran out of regen.
Oh, is that a regen jump?
I don't know,
Uh,
maybe like he lost the airstrike capabilities?
Yeah, somehow. Who knows?
I think he just like ran, or like he just failed his pogo and hit the floor, I guess.
No, I definitely think it's the regen.
I think he's just bad.
Yeah, the regen's a little dodgy. Just if you use the stock standard valve regen, it doesn't actually work as well as you'd like for the airstrike, since you actually shoot too quickly for it to regen sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
So you'll see it a
unfortunate.
few times where he runs out of rockets, but think DD will do fine. He's the current world record holder for this map as well.
Oh, this one might be really hard with that sort of regen, though.
Yeah,
Needs-
this is one of the hardest jumps on the map, I find, along with last. Because it has to be, like, pretty precise.
If it doesn't, if he can't do it like this, if the regen's actually stopping him from doing it like the intended way, for whatever reason, he can't, there is a cheat for this one.
Oh, is
Do
there?
it. Yeah, you can do like, it's like a telesync to a quad. Ooh, nice.
I do this map entirely legit, and that's hard.
Yeah. That jump is, I get stuck there a lot.
I think this jump might have a little bit of trouble because of
Yeah.
the regen.
I think he can manipulate the regen a little bit, though.
Yeah, he has
Oh,
to
he
pace
has
himself
to.
a little bit.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Surprised we didn't think of that.
Oh, it's alright. The map's still possible. It's just slightly harder.
Yeah. Are there any jumps on this that wouldn't be possible? Wait, is last possible?
Yep. I think you can do it offline, and offline is the same as this, I assume.
Okay, yeah. Should be possible then.
Cool. Damn.
This is a fun jump, I find.
Yeah, this is very cool.
So you basically have to triple on the floor while pogoing, not touching it.
Yeah.
Make it up. Damn.
Yep. It's just like a quad or triple catch, depending on how many rockets you can get.
Oh, good start.
Yeah. I think, isn't one of the bonuses on this basically that jump just way longer?
Yeah, I think it's that, but a quint. So that's 5 rockets.
Bonuses on this map are pretty cool as well. He's probably not going to do them because they're pretty hard. Oh, this is a ceiling bounce, I believe. Yeah. So,
Is it a
Yep, so
bounce
it's a
or-
ceiling quad or triple?
yeah, this is a bounce. This is a bounce.
It's a crouch bounce, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I guess we should probably explain bounces a little bit here to get an idea for what he's actually doing. Because, you saw him get a quad catch before and it didn't send him nearly high enough.
So I guess you can think of a bounce just like a speed shot, if you're familiar with that. So a speed shot is when you rocket jump and then, I guess, shoot the ground in a. Well, it's within the tick, but I think a speed shot's a bit more lenient than a bounce.
Yeah.
And it'll conserve your momentum, and you'll actually, I guess, gain momentum from that rocket from the speed shot. Works pretty much the same way with a bounce, but you are avoiding a teleport in this case. So, and it works basically to do with the fact that TF2 checks, I guess, where the player is on a cycle sort of thing, and you can kind of manipulate that with certain heights. So if you saw there, he was hitting the ceiling first, which meant that he's falling from a very specific height. So a bunch of players are able to use that and sort of work out a bunch of different heights where you can avoid being teleported because of where the player will be during the cycle, when it will check whether the player is inside the teleport or not. So it's pretty complicated stuff, but I mean, mappers have sort of managed to make a lot of cool jumps out of it. It's a very interesting mechanic.
I have to agree.
So this jump's, you might think it would be kind of easy, because, you know, airstrike, you can fire as many rockets as you'd like, but you do need to time them very well, because if you fire the rockets at the wrong time, you will...
Ooh, regen.
Yeah. Well, you can, well, to be fair, you hit max velocity from a really good quint, right? So, you should be
No,
able to...
you need a lot of rockets to hit this one.
Yeah, I think
Not too many,
I think
though,
these
'cause you can
rockets
die in
actually
this.
give you less knockback.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can
he's got
actually
it.
die from this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many rockets was
Nice.
I
I
think,
think it's 8.
6?
I thought it was
I
8.
wasn't counting.
Oh, hello. Oh, pants, you silly guy.
With the smiley
Very cool
face.
stuff.
Right. But yeah, so that's a really cool map. Obviously, not all maps work like that, but there are certain maps in Jump that have different attributes that make them a little bit different. I believe there are like a couple of airstrike maps, right? There's like
There's
definitely
two. I forgot who made the second one. I know
it was
he's-
Lotus. Wasn't it
Yeah,
Lotus?
it's Lotus. It's the
that's
same
right.
person who made Mirage.
Malachus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Very cool map. We were actually gonna we were considering playing that on this stream, Lotus as well, but then we remembered that DD did strike, so it'd be kind of samey.
Oh, we got another race coming up here.
Yeah, so this is the grudge match. Bashi, ITAC, and Bobish and Cucino. Bashi and ITAC have both played this map quite a bit. I'm assuming Jabobus has as well. I know Bashi spent a long time to get this record. Got it pretty optimized. This is
Yeah, so
another
Boshi and ITAC are both very practiced on this map, so it should be a very good race. I think Boshi got the world record on this eventually. They
Yeah,
had
Boshi
a
has
bit of
over-
back and forth.
I believe Bashi's run is very, very good. Otherwise, ITAC would have taken it. He's also very good at this map. It's gonna be fun. It's another like really old but kind of cool map. Like it looks good. This is a good map.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to pick good maps.
Yeah, but you picked Little Man.
I love Little Man. No spoilers, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
So it looks like the regen's a little questionable on some of these. Gonna have to be careful they don't die. ITAC has a-
It
ITAC
doesn't
almost
actually have trigger hurt, so we might see them dying on sinks.
Yeah, he should have
Unless it-
remembered that.
I mean, if they have gunboats on, it's okay. And who made this map? Was this BQE?
This is, yeah, this is BQE.
Yeah, we made this.
I believe
What
this
happened
is
to
his
him?
only map.
I feel like he made another one.
Me and
Yeah,
Cucino
didn't you make
in the
like
back.
cube or something?
No.
No. I don't know who made Cube, actually.
That's
Not-
interesting.
Believe in Jabobus.
Here. He is in first now, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think so.
Him and Bosch are on the same jump, and Jibo failed it.
ITAC is probably about to beat it here. Yep. So ITAC is currently on... I don't know the jump numbers in
10.
this one. Yeah, this is
He's
10.
on 10.
Pretty speedy. 11's a pretty hard jump to do quickly. See if ITAC does it.
It's got a very interesting strat. I think the intended way is to wall pogo down, but you can actually sort of catch off the wall and go straight to the end.
Yeah. It's a very hard catch, though.
It's very precise.
They're all on this jump now. Who's gonna get it first? Oh, ITAC got it. And Bossi just got it as well.
Going for the final mile.
Yeah. Seen this strat before, actually.
Yeah,
That
I've
ITAC
never seen
too.
that. I usually do this jump legit. I wonder if there's a
Very
strat
good
for
stuff from
last.
ITAC.
Super Chuck is known for never cheating.
So I think is this second last that ITAC's on?
Well, this is
Last
last, so
one.
it was.
So last is pretty hard, but there are a couple of strats that you can do to make it a bit easier. So we'll see if ITAC does any.
I thought this was a pre-fire on the first rocket.
And
I think
well.
he's done it.
yeah, he's got it.
Oh, close.
That was
wow.
a good run. That was actually a really good run.
Ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was like, legitimately, like, when you race, you generally get runs that are not as good, but I think ITAC got a really good run there. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah, I think it was 3.5 minutes or so, which is,
very
I mean,
good.
that's not too far off the world record actually.
Looks like we're going to, now gonna go to the NA jumpers. Those are all European jumpers. Now we're going to the NA jumpers. So now we have Dyke, Gibbous, and Super Chuck on Isaac.
Can I join that race?
I don't know. I don't think you're whitelisted.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's on NA server, so I don't think you're gonna make it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, we
Very
need
depressing.
someone to change the map.
I mean, we got one of the best EU demo men in this mumble right now. We got Zai here, Ali, and of course your boy me.
Your boy me.
Yeah,
So-
Cucino,
so-
you're the best jumper.
It's like
Uh,
you have slowly risen to the top of demo jumping. Can you tell us the secret?
Well, first you join Tempest. You go on that server for around 2,000 hours, and some point in that time, you go in chat and you type !speedo, and that's how you become one of the best demo jumpers.
No, you first gotta learn how to triple pre.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's like an intermediate step.
But, so I mean, so far we've only had soldier races, but now we're moving on to a demo race on a pretty solid map, too.
Yeah, Isaac is one of my favorite maps. It's a T5. I have the world record on it. I've traded a few times with an Asian jumper named Yoonji.
Oh yeah, Yunji's a monster.
Yeah, he's really good, but right now we play soldier.
A lot of quite a few high rank jumpers generally play both classes. Although obviously most people have a favorite class.
I like soldier.
Yeah. Chuck's good at both classes. Wish I was good at both classes.
Just
Me
gotta
too,
practice, dude.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the top jumpers, especially like Minty, Ceres,
Yeah.
those guys are all very proficient at both classes.
Nah, Minty's a god at both.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but-
I think Minty won everything in Beginnings 4 except for one race.
Lost to
So
Yunji
that's
on
pretty
Neptune
impressive
as
stuff.
demo.
So for those who don't know, Beginnings was a race competition that the jumpers ran back. I think it was maybe back in January this year. And I
How
think
about
the
there?
prize was up to, I think it was like 200 keys or so.
We've
And
had
Minty
4
managed
beginnings.
to, yeah,
Yeah, I won 99 keys.
yeah, it's a pretty sizable chunk of the prize pool there.
Very cool competition. It's fun it's fun like when events like this happen, like Hugs.tf and also beginnings for jump specifically, like where the jumpers get together and compete a little bit. Because generally jumping is kind of a solo thing. Kind of neat to see how everyone else is doing.
It's true.
Right. Quick question: is anybody gonna show the secret room on this map?
Oh, I'll do it.
Nah, you gotta finish the map first, buddy.
He's so
I get the
confident.
feeling he'll have enough time.
Oh. Oof.
I trust in my boy Zeke.
Really rude, buddy.
Now, there's plenty of time for the super secret part of this map. It's really good. You'll probably like it if you haven't seen it before.
Is this Brock's only map as well?
Yeah, it is.
Very good map.
Yeah, I think it was actually in one of the first beginnings, if I remember. Maybe beginnings 2013.
Some Buddha coming out. Don't be afraid to triple pre, guys.
That's a scary thought. But I also lost all my hit markers.
Yeah, that's
You
kind
don't
of
need
a
them.
side effect. Unfortunate,
Probably
but
worth noting that Zyke is the only main demo here. Everyone else plays soldier.
well, Super
So I
Chuck's
guess
pretty
we
good
should be
at
expecting Zyke to win.
Chuck's pretty good at demo.
Yeah, I mean, with
Yeah,
that
Zyke's
said,
on a different level though.
yeah, Zyke is
Nah, Chuck
very
is the
top
best.
tier.
Ooh, Chuck's lagging a little bit. His internet was having issues earlier. That's unfortunate. So, Zyke, how long would you say you've spent playing this map, specifically?
Way too much, because I think I've traded this world record with Yoonji like 3 or 4 times now.
Do you own the world record right now?
Yeah, I do. It's like 320-ish.
I may have just lost internet for a second.
That's alright.
Shout out to this awesome cheat because this jump is dumb without it.
We
Yeah.
actually got the founder of this cheat in the room right now. Wasn't that Saras? I think it was.
Probably.
It would have been a very long time ago. It's pretty hard to remember.
So I'll try the air pogo strat here, but if I don't get it, I'll just do it legit.
Weak man. Nice
Or I'll
bounce.
bounce.
Jesus,
That's cool.
dude.
Thanks for the Buddha. I'm glad I didn't just die there.
Yeah. It's like Scotch was saying before about bounces. You can do them as demo too, but the thing is with demo,
Nice.
when you do a 2 sticky bounce, you will take the fall damage and the 2 sticky damage at the same time, and you will die.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so right now.
So here's the
our
secret in this
differences-
map. It's the super secret Jibo shrine. You saw him in the race earlier.
Shine get?
I've
Yeah.
never seen this.
So shout
is
out to
great.
Jibo.
This
He's
is
a pretty
great.
cool guy.
It's pretty terrifying stuff.
Swedish pride.
It's a scary room. Please don't go back there.
Nah, it's a great room.
Alright, so Zach coming up on last.
Zake's the only one racing right now. The opposition has given up.
I mean, I crashed, so
Well, to be fair,
I wasn't gonna win.
well, it's like the North American continent has run out of demo men. It's a sad fact.
Ooh, nice
Oh,
vert
no.
by me there.
Yeah, that was a really good play. We
Good
rely
show.
on Zyke for our demo needs.
Nah,
Crockett
Cody will
comes
come
on
back,
and
don't
off.
worry.
Got Misa Tech in here.
Oh, is it Mesa? I thought it was Mesa.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's Mesa Tech.
I call him Misa Tech. Reminds me of Jar Jar Binks. Big fan.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
I didn't
Yeah.
fail it.
Epic, dude.
All right.
Alright,
Gotta go
Zach
quick
taking the
behind
first
schedule.
race.
Oh, behind schedule. You better do this map
Quick,
fast,
quick.
man. Have you ever played this map, Super Chuck?
Have I?
Yeah, Biome.
He-
Have you ever? Are
I made it.
you sure?
Pretty sure.
Chuck, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure this is Jump Psych, actually, not Jump Biome.
Can you double check?
So Jump Biome, a very new map by Chuck, and I think you'll see the theme of it straight away. It is based around, I guess, different biomes. So there's 4 of them, and we will be running all 4 for you. Or Chuck
Do I
will,
go?
rather.
Oh boy, some of the textures on the stream looks a bit odd.
That's all right.
Alright, well. I'll go to course 1. It's based off a snowy biome. And it's designed to be tier 1, so fairly easy.
So Chuck, what was your inspiration for this map?
I have no idea.
The snowy textures from Minecraft.
Here we can see the mapping.
Pitch
talent
black? Oh
of
boy.
Super Chuck.
Wait, what?
As in, no good.
Wait, the map's pitch black on stream?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, it's good now?
It's been
Okay.
fixed now.
Alright. Don't worry, you didn't miss much by missing the first course.
Anti-stream snipe technology built into the map.
Alright, course 2 is based around the desert biome. And it's tier 2.
As you might have guessed.
So I do think you intended for it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Oh,
Nice internet there, Chuck.
Chuck, you okay, buddy?
We may have lost contact with
Yeah.
Chuck.
Okay.
Alright, I died.
There we go.
Don't worry.
All right. If
I'm,
you,
I'm alive.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Chuck. We're glad to have you here with all your amazing maps.
Thanks.
Oh boy, that was close.
yeah. Yeah, if
I vote Gibbous as my backup in case I fully die and never come back.
or Gibbous is insane at this map.
I don't think he's run it.
Might have, he must have run it at least once.
Damn. Missed the surf. Would have been great.
Rip the world record.
So this is probably my favorite course.
Yeah, this is a really cool course.
It's
what
based
biome
around the forest.
Oh,
Damn.
I missed.
Never
Continuous
guessed.
green.
And this is intended to be tier 3, as you can guess. I guess, did we explain the tiering system? Like, or is it self-evident? I don't know.
right. Tier
Well-
1, easiest. Tier 6, the hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's the same as like I'm pretty sure surfing and B-hop have tiers too.
Yeah,
but
they do.
theirs is they do have a slightly different system, but they still tier.
Yeah, so I guess they use tiers as just a baseline for what you would expect, rather than.
Oh, boy.
Like, probably what you're referring to is the point system that we have on Tempest, but works a little differently in most surf servers.
Yeah. Have we, should we plug Tempest?
Probably plug Jump.tf.
Yeah, that's better.
And RJ Weekly.
Oh yeah,
Of
that's
course,
true.
Jump Academy as well for providing the
The-
servers.
Oh yeah, big
Right,
shout out to AI for setting all this, not all of it, but the servers up.
Yeah, AI is basically the server god for any event where jumping shows up. So big shout out to him for all he does for the jump community.
He
So
set
what
up,
you're seeing-
sorry.
What you're seeing Chuck do right now is similar to a bounce, but instead of using a rocket, you are just spacebar jumping off the ground to avoid the teleport. So it has lots of different applications. Primarily in jumping, there's no real way you'd use this in a normal game of TF2, but
You can do the
still pretty cool stuff.
B-hop market garden thing.
Oh yeah, of course. So it works exactly the same way. So the game thinks you're in the air, essentially. Doesn't know you're
I
on
don't
the
think it's
ground.
quite the same. I think that's bunny hop, not bounce hop. Because you can do that at any height.
Alright.
It's the same concept, though, I think.
It's
I think-
similar.
It's slightly different. I think the height is just specifically so you avoid the teleport. But maybe the game has a different check for seeing whether you're in the air or on the ground. Not sure.
Source engine is just weird.
Yeah, if you hadn't noticed, half of jumping is abusing the engine to do weird things.
Whoops.
Went for the Quint.
The big
Shouldn't
boy
have bothered.
It looks like we're reaching the last biome here.
Yeah. Ooh, goes straight up.
Fancy, dude.
That was cool.
What's your personal
Free fire
favorite
quad.
biome, Super Chuck?
It's
Yeah.
this last one, the moon biome.
Yeah. If you get the moon biome.
Oh, of course.
So
Never
travel
seen-
to the moon.
I was running out of biomes that I don't know. I think I did pretty well on this one.
If you guys have never visited the moon, it looks a little bit like this.
Ignore the gravity, I can breathe, there's water, you know,
Yeah, things like that.
small issues.
Do you have
It's
any
more-
moon-related facts for us, Chuck?
Pro tip, the moon is not made out of cheese, as I thought.
Really?
It's a good one.
Unfortunate, man.
Thank you for the information on that one.
So what tier is this course, Chuck?
Tier 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think on Tempest, didn't you tier Course 3 as tier 4 as well?
Oh, that wasn't me, that must have been Sarah
No, no.
Scotch.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
remember.
I mean,
pretty
it's,
hard.
it's a pretty difficult course. I think a lot of people are having trouble on the wall shots and the B hop as well, bounce hop. So I decided to bump it up to tier 4.
Oh, well,
It's around tier 3.
then I failed as a mapper.
Oh, it's alright. It was pretty close to tier 3.
Chuck, does this map have any epic cheats like some of your others?
No.
It's cheat free.
Is it really? That's an achievement in itself, Chuck.
Thank you, very much.
That's not actually true. There's a part of the map where one of the teleports goes to the end of the level instead of the start.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh.
you were
no,
close,
no, no, no,
Chuck.
that was intentional.
How can you sleep at night?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is one cheat somewhere, but it has nothing to do with making you go faster. It was just I was bored and I wanted you to get outside of the map.
Well, Chuck, better luck next time for your next map for having no cheats.
It'll happen one day.
So this is a very interesting last jump.
I missed. Just kidding. Got you.
Slammed it.
Solid
hum-
run.
He's humble.
So I guess that jump
Nice.
uses momentum carrying through a teleport.
Givus really
So-
wants to. Or Givus.
Vote for your favorite biome in the chat.
Even though you
Can
missed
someone
like
make a
all
straw
of the
poll?
first.
Where's the lava biome?
Ooh, that's in biome 2.
Oh, that's
What
exciting.
about underwater?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's in biome 3. I've got this all planned out.
Looking forward to it. Right, so what are we moving on to next?
Are we starting
This
here
is-
or on Tempest start? We decided to start here, right?
Alright, let's start here, dude.
Okay.
So,
No,
big
wait, hold
soldier
up.
race here on Jump Mirage.
Let's start up here.
Okay, we're doing.
We racing, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what we're. On the Tempest servers, some maps like this that have like kind of like an intro walking segment, I suppose, will instead start you right like where the first jump is. So it's going to take a while if we start here to get to the first jump. Going.
And they're off.
So it should be a fairly close race.
Is that the real
Chuck.
Geist?
And it looks like Gibbous chose not to start.
It's the real Mr. Bacon.
I think Givus is just giving him a head start. He's pretty good. He'll probably catch up.
Yeah, so I think we may have played one of Malicus's maps before, or mentioned it. I think he made the other strike map.
Yeah, Jump
Lotus.
Lotus.
So this is Jump Mirage, another very good map. It's around tier 4 for Soldier. And it should be
I missed
pretty
Gibbous already.
close. Yeah, so Gibbous deciding to hand the reins to Chuck, Kidder, and Mr. Bacon for this one.
Kidder and Chuck close, and Bacon falling behind a bit, but he's not too far back.
Yeah, so there's lots of interesting strats on this map. I think you'll probably see a lot of them come out as some of the jumps are quite annoying to do the intended way. Or at least it's a lot slower to do the intended way.
Who has the record on this right now? Isn't it Gato?
Yep.
So things are very close right now. Kidder and
Yeah,
Chuck
they're right on each other's
literally right next to each other. And I think it'll remain that way
Alright,
for a
failed.
while. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Thanks for the jinx.
Kidder pulling
It's
ahead.
alright.
Now we get to the jumps where it's easy to choke.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the hardest jump on the map, at least for me. Maybe this and last. But this is a quad catch.
What does that
And
mean?
Kidder actually
Kidder
does
got it.
So the interesting thing about this map as well is it has very large connecting jumps. So in the world record speed run, you'll see a lot of speed shots and I guess very fast skips through that area.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
very
sure.
hard to do consistently.
I'm pretty sure when Gato was going for a world record, there was that connector right before the jump Kidder's on. He speed shotted through that entire connector without any skips. and that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean, Gato
insane, dude.
just an unbelievable god at speed shots. So this jump is very punishing if you fail on it, so there's a huge reset time.
Oh, this is awful.
Here, Chuck's coming now too.
Yeah, dude, I'm right behind you.
So there's only a very small window where you can actually get a triple off. And
This is harsh.
Oh boy, I think I got it.
Fuck owned me.
let's see if Chuck's got it.
Chuck
Yeah,
got
I think he
it.
does.
You got it.
Easy, dude.
Oh my goodness.
You know, sometimes it's hard to see your rockets in the desert biome, you know? But Chuck, he's an expert on that.
Yeah, Chuck is king of the desert.
Yeah, Chuck's mastered the desert in his new map.
No!
And he takes the win. Just like that.
Why?
As you might have guessed.
I like this map.
Yeah, it's a
Very
cool
nice.
map. Remove last though.
Alright. Legit last is really hard.
Alright, so this map is Little Man, and if you've played on jump servers before, like on most jump servers have this map, and you've probably actually played it before. This is a pretty interesting one. Pretty hard, pretty old, and it's a longer one as well, but I'll try to keep it short.
And hopefully not choke on last.
Yeah.
Don't forget the edge bug.
Dude,
Nah,
one
dude,
for the
edge bug
bug
is
for me.
easy. See, Kidder's just zooming through this.
Yeah, I think Kidder has like second or third on the map right
Yeah.
now.
But the world record's insane.
Yeah, the world record's by Aurora. I'm sure many of people watching know who
Shout
he
out
is.
to Top Time.
Didn't he get wiped?
Yeah, a while ago.
Yep.
I think did he lose his time?
Yeah, but
He
it's
had
a run
enough
of the
line
week.
time on this.
So yeah, well, he still has record.
So the first few courses are pretty simple. You should just see Kidder fly straight through them. But a really cool thing about this map is it reuses the same areas, but makes the jumps more challenging each time.
Yeah,
it's
I like those kinds of
four
maps.
courses in total, and it reuses a lot of the jumps for most of the courses.
Jump X also does that fairly well.
And so I think this jump map's probably pioneered a lot of the jumps that you'll see in most jump maps today.
How
I mean,
old
there's
is
a lot of
this
simple
map?
stuff. I think it's very old. Don't actually know a date for it.
Wonderland was
Well, you
still
came out
jumping
in
when this was a map.
2009.
What was that,
Yeah, that's
Sarah?
right.
I think it came out in 2009.
Yeah, so 8 years old.
I think it's had a few revisions over the years. I mean, I think the Wonderland video is probably one of the most popular jumping videos. That's Wonderland just running, I think,
The hardest
think
jump
it's a
map
f-
ever.
yeah, it's
at
the hardest
time.
soldier map. At least
Gotta
at the
switch
time.
over to red team.
Yeah, so just shows how ancient this map is.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
have to
courses
switch
are-
sides.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You have to wait to reload on this jump if you want to do it easily.
Yeah, so the difficulty starts to really ramp up here. And you'll
Although
recognize a
Annex
few of
does
these
it.
jumps.
Water in this game is weird.
There's a cheat for this jump, but I don't like doing it.
Come on, Kidder, it's just a head glitch.
Yeah, come on, dude. We got to explain everything here.
So a head glitch, what you can do on that jump is, at the end, the floor where the telly to the next jump is, it's thin enough, so when you hit your head on it, if you crouch, it'll send your hitbox into or through the surface above you, and on that jump it's enough, so you can just teleport right to the next jump.
You have to start crouched and then uncrouched because your model, for some reason, your head goes through the floor, and if your head touches the teleport, that's what makes you go to the next level.
It actually
saw
works quite
Aurora
really
use
though.
that.
You can do it by uncrouching as well.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's quite weird.
It's a very odd mechanic. I guess
Only a few
lot
maps
of-
have it.
Look out for
A
my
lot of
next
stuff in
map,
jumping, things like that.
revolutionizing head glitching.
And also, head
yeah,
glitches
it's a
are less used
travesty.
by soldiers. It's more of a demo strat.
No, it's Soldier. Have you seen Jump Annex?
Yeah, but there aren't as many maps.
I can think of 4 off the top of my head.
Oh my goodness, I'm a big noob. Help. Someone send
This isn't
assistance.
even last.
Oh my god, that car was loud. I'm getting spooked in real life right now. Help me, dude.
Come
Where
on,
do you
Kidder,
live?
I believe. I'm, just
I don't
harness
know-
your inner Aurora.
I don't know what's happening right now.
You're not completing the jump.
There we go.
So
Easy
you just had
peasy.
to complete the jump in order to complete the jump. It's, easy, dude.
Alright, so this
Alright,
is the actual hard course on this map. So you'll
Yeah, a lot
probably
of these
fail
jumps are-
some of the jumps more.
Yeah, a lot of these jumps are very precise, and they require like rocket management. This jump, for instance, you have a certain amount of rockets you can use.
This jump is
Alright,
an
how
edge
many
bug.
tries for the edge bug? Take your bet. Place your bets.
2.
Second
Call it.
try.
What are you,
That's
Aurora or something?
incredibly hard. Yeah, I don't even. Did Aurora get that within like 3 tries? I don't think he got it first
I
or
I think
second try.
Aurora's run was first try.
Okay.
As you might have guessed.
What was Helix?
2
Helix
tries.
got it third try, but
Yeah,
he
third try.
flawless the rest of the course.
Does someone want to
Clean.
explain how edge bugs work?
Yeah, I will. So, pretty much, when you hit the very last unit of a platform, which is incredibly small, the engine doesn't really know what to do because you land on and walk off the platform in the same tick. And so what happens is your vertical velocity gets reset, but you keep your horizontal velocity. And so you keep going, and you also avoid the teleport and avoid taking fall damage.
Which this can actually be used in a real game because you don't take fall damage.
So yeah, for all you medic mains, ever surfing a rocket, go practice your edge bugs.
Now go to jump_edgebug to practice. And oh boy, that's a fun map.
So fun, you can spend 16 hours on it.
Was it really 16? I thought it was 15. Or
It was
Oh,
15.
it might have been 15.
He's improved it now, disappointingly.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 minutes at this point.
Yeah, so what we're talking about is this map jump edge bug. It had the longest run that anyone knows of by a jumper, I don't know where he's from, named Aki. And it was 15 hours
Aki-san.
long on that one map.
Just 11 levels, spending 15 hours. Oh boy.
To be fair, it's a pretty hard map.
It is definitely a hard map. If any map has to, take 15 hours, it would be Edgebug. And also Jump Win.
Yeah, Wen is a bit of a meme map made by 879, who's in here.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
got
100 jumps long, the hardest map, period. And a flawless takes over an hour just to beat it. But
yeah,
it's so hard you will not flawless that map.
about an hour and 10 minutes for a flawless run.
This jump is very chokeable. I'm saying that to defend myself, but also I think it's very true.
Yeah, I mean this jump's
Agreed.
definitely the hardest in the map, but it's also a very awesome jump. I think it's incredibly unique.
Definitely.
Probably never
I don't
seen a
think-
jump like this before.
Yeah, and considering how old this map is, it could have easily been copied over, but I don't think it has.
It's a
Yeah,
piece
probably
of
for
art.
good reason. Very hard.
I mean, with what, the hard maps nowadays, I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
This jump is like it's very precise, and you'd be surprised that at least I'm having trouble with it, like hitting the rockets correctly on that wall so they sync up, because it's a slanted wall, and hitting them so they both land in the same exact spot is pretty tough, at least for me.
it's hard for everyone,
Yes.
dude.
The timing window is incredibly precise.
I almost hit it there.
And it doesn't help that the rocket launcher comes out at an angle, so you kind of have to adjust just a tiny bit at this distance.
Or just use the original.
Yeah, that's cheating.
This is one of those jumps that if you're like running this map, you could get it like first try, or you could spend like 10 minutes doing it, just because the way it's set up. You don't have to get very far. Like, you don't have to get a good sync at all, but it's just hitting it is very annoying. What's my timer looking at?
Not
20
100%
minutes.
sure.
Okay.
2 minutes overtime.
Alright. I wanted to be able to do this, but I was choking this when I was testing it earlier.
Give it a last try and move on, you know?
No clip.
I don't know. I was playing this map yesterday and I was getting it, like, very consistently, and then I started playing it today and I was like, no, this isn't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, feels bad,
That's
man.
right.
The
Well, that's
pressure
one
was too
DNF.
much.
I think this map's probably one of the hardest soldier tier 5s, so
Was this a
no
tier
hard
5?
feelings for Kidder.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a
it
tier
is.
5. This is one of the, as far as T5s go, this is actually one of the harder ones as well.
And I think it's just last. Like, the rest of the map
Yeah.
isn't that bad, but last
Yeah.
just...
We're probably gonna head over to Australia block now.
Yeah, so we got some big Australian jumpers coming up.
Yeah.
the best the world has to offer.
This is so disappointing. Oh well.
Aw, dude.
Alright, I think it's time for Australia. And
Yeah.
Australia is weird because almost all the good jumpers are from Australia. Like, compared to on average, there's more just from Australia compared to Asia, EU, and NA.
Definitely.
One from New Zealand.
Alright, well, New
Ninjas,
Zealand
dude.
is part of Australia, right?
No.
Alright, so I think we're starting out with a showcase of Jump Aurora. And it's a very classic map made by Tori, and yeah, named after a very famous jumper, Aurora.
The one and only.
And we'll have Mad running this map, Australian demo, who took a break for a little while and just recently came back to jumping.
Wait, how are you doing, Matt? How are you feeling about this showcase? You think you can get it flawless?
No, dude.
I like that attitude.
Am I fine to go?
Yep, just go whenever.
I wish you the best of luck.
So I'm pretty sure Minty has the record on this map right now.
Yeah, I do.
What is the time, Minty?
I think it's like
So yeah, hold up,
2:30
guys.
something. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, there's lots of interesting strats on this map. I think the world record is, I mean, it still can be improved, because there's lots of air pogo strats and stuff like that. I think you'll see a
Yeah,
few
for
out of
sure.
Mad.
Oh, you'd
Yeah,
be
I
surprised,
guess-
dude. I'd probably do nothing.
Matt, are you gonna cheat that one jump though, where you can stand?
Yeah, dude.
Yes. You have to. It's gotta go fast.
Yeah.
World record right here. And that's also a fast record. I did not realize this map was 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, the record on this map is really good though. Minty hit pretty much every strat.
It's like one fail and some small slow pogo, but other than that, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, so the really thing I like the most about this map is, I guess, you know, with Tori, he's made a lot of very good maps. I think maybe you're familiar with a few of them, like Jump Carrot. It's a very hard air pogo map, but with a lot of his lower tier demo maps, he adds in, I guess, very interesting ways for, you know, higher skilled demos to, I guess, complete the jump, but also allows a sort of a slower route for demos who don't have as much experience or can't do any air pogo or anything like that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in this map that probably makes it one of my favorite demo maps, honestly.
Same. This is like really good map to learn how to demo jump. Because it's got just about some of everything. With strats even. I really like it.
And it just feels good to jump on this map, like any other Tori map.
So here we're seeing a wall bug strat. If someone wants to explain that.
Well, I guess we don't really know what wall bugs are. It's just it's another quirk with the Source engine. If any, I think the roamers out there probably are familiar with wall bugs. There's a few famous ones, like the one on Process Spire, where you can hide above, I guess that'd be like door 1 and door 2. You can kind of do the same thing. It's essentially just suspending yourself using the movement keys on a diagonal
Oh my
block.
goodness.
But it's not even on all diagonals. Some straight walls you're able to wall bug. Like,
Yeah, so,
not
I mean,
stay still with the wall bug, but where you're able to just stop all your momentum.
yeah, it's a very strange mechanic, and I think it wasn't too long ago, a bunch of jumpers made a pretty interesting discovery about, I guess it's called coordinates.
Well, that's what we get
Good
for not
start.
turning Buddha back on.
Oh my goodness.
That's alright, that was just the warm-up run. We got world records
Yeah,
right
I
here for you
can
guys.
probably get there pretty fast. If we can't get a telly.
Let's try not to have 2 DNFs in a row.
That's alright. I mean, demo.
Dude, I believe in Mad.
Yeah,
go
demo's a
fast
class
this
that can
time.
go pretty fast when you want to. So we'll see some interesting things out of Mad, I think.
And
Oh,
Matt
I
is
think
also...
you should turn on Buddha. Oh, that's a no.
or
Oh,
no
I've got
clip,
the
that
notebook.
works too.
Yes.
But
How do I
Matt,
find
is
the
this a new
jump
cheat?
there?
Is this in the map? You're
Dude,
still...
I can't get out of the telly because I'm like stuck.
Go sideways.
Where's the
Just
dude?
take a
I'm
deep
so-
breath.
Alright, here we go.
Alright. We're
This
good.
is rank 1. I'm skipping this jump because I suck. Alright.
That's
Wow,
the right
what,
attitude.
he did it!
To be
Rank
fair,
one,
this
dude.
map is very confusing in no clip.
I didn't practice my no clip.
No.
Is this one of Tori's first or early maps? I feel like it is.
He remade it like later on. It used to be an earlier stage, or it was.
Oh, right.
Did Tori make Lank?
What it says V2.
Yeah, he did.
That's
Lank's a good map.
Really
Oh,
classic
man.
demo map.
Oh my goodness.
Lank is probably one of the best demo maps that anyone has ever made.
I think it's my favorite.
It's definitely up there. Every
Right
demo map
after
that he
Jump
makes.
Super.
Super's a perfect map.
Yeah, Super is also a classic map where you can learn a lot about either air pogo or how to cheat jumps.
Careful, Mad.
Regen.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So here we'll see Matt cheat. Because Tori's a good map maker.
I can quickly go over this really quickly. So soldiers on this I'll show you at the start. The intended way is to wall pogo down all these walls slowly as demo, but since Tori designed the map to be able to be done by both classes, he added this spot down here where soldiers can stand and they can shoot the ground right here, but demos can't. But Tori didn't think that you can actually just shoot over here and jump to it and cheat the jump like that.
Quite a few maps, I guess Tori specifically, he tries to make his maps like that, which is really cool. Really
Definitely.
annoying to be on the server where someone's playing a map that's not possible as one of the classes. Usually it's Soldier. I don't think there's any maps that are impossible as demo.
The only thing
Another
that's
thing,
impossible as demo is a
Jump
bonus
cube.
on one map.
Another thing going on about how there's able to be, like, soldiers are able to do this jump. This says, like, regen here, so you're actually able to do 3 stickies and cheat the jump that way, but...
Yeah, on Tempest you can actually go on the side where the health buff is and do a triple pre straight up to the top without any air pogo, which is the strat that I used in the record run.
Very smooth stuff from Mad.
Thanks.
So we see lots of air pogo now. I think this is where the difficulty probably ramps up for a lot of people.
These
All
are
these
last two
jumps include air pogo in some way.
Air pogo is one of those skills, if you haven't actually tried air pogoing, like if you've never played Demo Man, you play Soldier or whatever, just try air pogoing sometime. It's really, really hard. Mad's pretty good at it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Buddy.
Saris is currently the best at air pogo because the two that are better at him
Online
quit.
air pogo.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm
Saris
still
is
here. I'm
definitely.
still right here.
Oh yeah, second best. Alley's always been the best.
Awesome stuff from Mad. So that's the map.
Pretty solid run,
Awesome.
besides dying.
At least he finished. Shots
on, buddy.
fired. I'm
Come on,
sorry
buddy.
about that.
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
buddy.
That's a
That
real
was
low blow.
uncalled for. I apologize.
Alright, listen.
So I think we're moving on to a race.
Yeah,
And this will
race
be
on
a demo
0
race.
v2.
I'm gonna remove you. Chuck, you're off my friends list, buddy.
Oh, feels bad, man.
You know, I'm not gonna call you buddy anymore.
Feels bad, man. The
So this is-
jumping gets the best of us.
Jumping drama.
When is the
Who's
movie
racing?
happening?
What'd you say?
Who's racing?
Oh, we got a
Uh,
list of people, dude.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Minty,
people.
Saris.
WJ,
Yeah, put me in,
879
put me in,
meters,
dude.
Steve and Cater.
So lots of big
Where are we
names there.
starting from?
Just go to first jump, like
Yeah,
Tempest.
go to the first jump.
Isn't there a water glitch somewhere in the opening area?
Meant you do the strat.
Oh, it's 0v2.
Yeah,
Cool.
the new one.
This one's cool.
The harder one.
You got to
This
set
is
up
The one with
Probably
the
the-
annoying second to last.
Is this
That's
a
true.
Drexen map?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gregson
Yep.
made this one.
He came
Yeah,
back
it is
for
a
one map,
remake.
and this was it.
The only difference between this and the original is there are 2 new jumps at the start and 3 at the end. And the 3 at the end, which are the ones that matter, have more air pogo.
And he also changed some of the jumps in the middle,
Yeah.
just so they're a little bit harder where you can't shoot the walls and the floor.
Yeah, but if you're going fast, those changes don't make much of a difference.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure Minty has the record on this right now, as well as the original version of this map too.
He does indeed, with a time of 2:14.
Who's the best Australian demo right now?
Meant you.
Steve.
Minty by far. Unless
What
you're
about
talking
Soldier?
about air
Demo.
pogo.
What about
Sarah?
Soldier?
Probably Minty.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, he's
Minty is king of Australia.
He's decent at the game, I guess.
I mean, like a year ago,
He's okay.
everybody overlooked the Australian jumpers, and now they're just taking over the game. It's a miracle.
Yeah, as it should be, honestly. I think Australia's definitely suffered through a lot of travesties with jumping. You know, not having any races in last year's TOTH.
Here's
you
your,
seen the lead?
Makes up for it.
And here's your yearly race.
Alright,
Oh, that's 2 deaths. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
dead.
alright.
down so
Minty
far.
is
Oh.
taking a
So,
firm lead.
can
then.
we have Buddha?
Yeah, I think
Dude,
you need
Minty
a
has
demo.
been doing a couple of double prees. He just hasn't died.
He's not afraid. He
Yeah,
knows
he's
the
using
region.
the regen command.
Oh boy, what a cheater!
I mean,
And now
Big
Buddha is
damage.
on.
I'm like really laggy.
Minty known for having legendary internet.
As you can see, the excuses coming in at the end of the map.
879 meters, taking the lead.
So I think the last few jumps are pretty much all air pogo, so I guess this is where you can
This one
really
has
start
a
to break
pretty epic
ahead.
cheat.
And there's also a cheat on 17, which 879 looks like he's gonna do, where you can just stand at that spot and just jump to the end.
Good mapping. It's like something I would do.
Yeah. I mean, most maps have cheats like that, or have like something that just makes one jump like... Not most maps, but older maps, and I guess this one, for some reason, usually have things like that.
And my
And-
maps.
Yeah, well, I just figure you put them in intentionally.
Absolutely right.
Alright, so I think 879's on the second last jump.
This
Which
is the hard one.
probably the hardest.
This
The
is
most
is a
annoying
really dumb air
bad.
pogo.
This is really bad just because, for one, it's a ramp, so the telly goes up, but also the teleport is actually higher than it appears, so the jump becomes really, really awkward.
Oh, but
Well,
Sarah's,
Sarah's
yeah, it's fine for Sarah.
Sarah's cheating.
Saris
the
is
game.
the air
Pogo
pogo
master.
legend and cheats. Literally, he did get vac banned once. That was a fun little bit of drama.
Yeah, that was
Alright,
for
well that's over now.
that was for his air pogo actually.
So Sarah's taking
So
it out.
laggy.
That was
Making
a
a
bad noise.
comeback, dude.
Thanks.
So, Saris, why haven't you done a My Real showcase?
Because I can't do it in under 10 minutes.
Isn't it Muriel?
Isn't the world record 9 minutes?
Yes, it is, by me.
Yeah, and that was first try.
I think Muriel himself got about 3 minutes on it.
So Jump Muriel is probably, I guess, in terms of air pogo, the hardest map. And I mean, if you're interested in it, I would just look up a showcase of that map because it is absolutely absurd what you have to do on that map.
Is that the one with the is that the one that Muriel got the jump of the week on as well, the bonus?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's the
Yeah, it
like
is.
1 minute long air pogo?
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
I think it was like 63 air pogos.
Alright,
That's
jump
just
on
ridiculous.
And My Real is also the only person to have ever done that bonus legit.
Hasn't Saris done it?
Yeah,
no,
but there's
she
a
did,
cheat
though.
because Seer is a really good map maker, and Saris used
Yeah.
that cheat, and I've gotten close cheating, but
You can pogo like a decent part of it.
there's 3 spots where you can just catch and pogo, and that makes the jump a lot more reasonable.
Alright,
Here we
so
go.
starting off on it. So this is
Onnit's
a
a fun
pretty recent
map.
soldier map by Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez
Yep.
made this. It's kind of came out of nowhere. At least for I'm assuming if you only play on Tempest. Lopez was testing this map for a long time on other servers.
And it has quite an interesting, I wouldn't say gimmick, but way
Very
the
cool.
map works, where after the end of the first course, you go backwards, and you do the same map, just backwards.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
so
similar
very cool
to
stuff.
Bish's like bonus on P.
Oh yeah, it is.
Wait, which map?
P.
Jump P.
The
Oh yeah,
bonus
and
you
then
just
there's
do
one
map
more,
burst.
which is the one with
Demolition.
the... Yeah, Demolition, that's what I was thinking of.
Although this map is more made for it. Like, he made these jumps in such a way that doing it backwards is actually, like, fun.
Yeah, he designed it in a way where the jumps are supposed to be done backwards as well as forwards, rather than just doing the map backwards.
And there's some,
The really cool thing is that it actually has sort of difficulty scaling across the course as well, so the jumps that you do backwards are actually harder than the jumps you do forwards.
yeah.
Which I think
Most
is a
Steve, you're gonna
pretty
die.
challenging
Yes,
thing to
Steve
achieve.
almost died there. Steve is smashing this right now, though.
He's played this map a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, Steve is known as the, I can't think of anything. He's known...
The Australian bonus grinder.
well, yeah, he is known as that. That's true. Also the Onnit grinder.
The
Yeah, so a lot of
easy
these
map
guys in
grinder.
here have played on it a lot.
The meat grinder.
Yes.
Everyone seems like they're fairly close right now, though.
Whiskey Jack's leading, yeah.
I've actually never played this map.
Very fun.
I just like how this map is, how it looks. It looks clean.
This is a clean map.
Clean.
And has some good strats as well. Very fun.
It's kind of a throwback to Obsidian's maps where he sort of used dev textures in combination with, I guess, real life textures like rocks and grass and stuff like that.
I think a lot of
So
maps
it's a very
go
cool
for that.
style.
Yeah, but
I'd try to
Obsidian
go for that
invented
as
it.
well.
Yeah, I'd say Obsidian pioneered it.
Dev textures are just so easy to use in Hammer, because you don't need like too much detail with them.
So
I
Whiskey
think
Jack
Obsidian
on the
did it.
last of course one.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, STR just taking the lead.
Oh, straws.
Oh, my boy Straw is coming in. No.
I've never seen straws before.
He plays this map.
He's very good
Oh,
at the
but-
Australian soldier.
He choked, so Whiskey
Yeah.
Jack just taking it away.
See,
Nice.
if you saw, he went through the little checkpoint, and now he's going backwards.
So I think the spectator plugin might get a bit confused on this.
It
Not
will.
100%
It's
sure.
stuck on one end.
Yeah. Oh well.
Nice.
Another iteration of the wall bug.
Basically, any wall that's like slanted like that, you can generally use. Like, there's some walls that are a little bit different, but
Wall bugs are just weird.
ooh, that was a ramp bug. It's when you try
I
to
know
go
all
up
about those, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
You-
man.
try to go up a ramp, and sometimes you don't.
Because this game works that way, right?
Yeah. Another bounce. I like this. I like the second course more than the first one for some reason. So they're both pretty fun.
It's been a while since I played the map. I think I like Course 1 better. Just because it was more... Course 1 was designed first, and then I think Lopez just changed changed it around a little bit to make it so it's possible to go backwards.
Yeah. Well, he had a version of this map where, I mean, this wasn't like just like a random thing. He had a lot of versions of this map. This Course 2 is quite a bit better than the one from... Like, it's, the Course 2 from before felt really weird. It didn't have a good difficulty curve. This one actually has a pretty decent one. Whiskey Jack hit a nice strat there.
Yeah, it's very impressive stuff. Sort of went straight from a connector and transitioned into the next jump.
Going for the speed strats, though.
Now, this isn't very speedy.
Yeah, well...
I don't see why don't you just speed pogo? Like, I never use the wall.
It has to look good as well, you know?
Yeah, speed pogo looks the best.
Keep it to yourself.
Well, I guess
Alright.
beauty is subjective. That's what we can learn from this.
And then I'm always wrong. Oh, double J
Does
having to
Whiskey
use
Jack
the
know
B
the
check
bounce height?
command. I just telesync. I don't know, that's what I do, yeah.
Oh, Straws is catching up, though.
Wait,
Draws
this
hits-
round
Pogo
was it?
Oh!
Rank 1.
Oh man.
Oh! Straws get... Oh, Straws went for a really
Oh
big
man,
hit.
then.
Straws-
man,
Straws-
this
Straws-
girl
Straws-
suck, dude.
Straw... Whiskey Jack, no!
Can Straws
Dude,
hit
no.
the task
I can
strat?
feel WJ is gonna go for that epic strat to just skip the quint.
This is a C-tap. Pretty decently high
You
one.
actually don't have to see tap it.
Really?
Yeah.
They were just
You can
garbage.
do it- You can do it without a C tap.
You can
Yeah,
also
that's
do it
really
with two
good.
stickies.
Let's
You
see.
can do it with one.
Who can C-tap better?
Clearly
Probably
neither
got
of them.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
Whiskey Jack got
WJ's
it.
got it. Oh, is he
Oh,
gonna go for the strat? Oh,
gotta
yes,
go
he
for it.
is.
Oh!
Oh,
You
that's
can go
a rip.
Close.
You can go up through that hole, and you can skip this jump right here. And as you can see, this is a pretty long jump.
And the
Is Straw
strat
gonna
is
hit the
extremely
strat?
hard to get.
He didn't
Oh,
hit it
Straw
either.
failed it.
This is very close, though.
Let's see if
both
Straw's
of
gonna
them
get
the
the
Oh,
last
win.
is Steve gonna hit it? Oh, Steve didn't hit it. He was close.
So it's actually incredibly
Straw's
close. All
got the
three on the
quint.
last jump.
Oh! Girl's got it.
I think we have a winner.
And Straws is gonna win this, isn't he? Oh my goodness.
Yep, Straw won.
And Straw wins.
What a monster. Straws is a monster, dude. He was telling me he didn't think he was gonna win this one. Buddy.
I don't think anyone thought he was going to win. Whiskey Jack and Steve have played this map a lot, and they both have really good times. And I thought that it was going to be between one of those two.
I did too, honestly. I thought Steve was
Man.
gonna win right off the get-go.
Straws was the wild card.
I was voting
That's
for
why
Straws
he's
the
in
whole
here.
time.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, buddy.
Alright, now we're gonna go to Jump Rush Hard. Another one of Pants's... No. Wait. 879.
Yeah, it is
Pants.
You
Pants
were the
yeah.
first
Pants,
one
yeah.
to use the hard, right?
Yes. Except I
And
stole
then-
it from Surf, so not really.
Alright, well, you're the first one to use it for jumping, and then Pants took it to a whole new level.
So
Like
do you want to
creating
explain a bit
jump,
about
rush,
the
hard.
hard?
Yeah, so Rush, the normal map, is a tier 1 for both classes, but Pants took the map and made it into 2 courses instead of just the one that's on the normal map, and also it's much harder now for soldiers in demo. For demo, there's a lot more pogo involved, and same for soldier.
Yeah, so you're probably quite familiar with Rush. It's it's up there with 4 starters in terms of the amount of times it's been played.
Same with Beef.
Yeah, of course, Beef, very classic map.
Ooh, Beef is a classic. That's a good classic.
Yeah, Kidder
Yes,
and I
there's,
really like
the
Beef.
records
And for
on that.
some reason... Sorry, I died for a second. Have you mentioned that there's a soldier map yet?
No one cares that it's a soldier map.
Every
Well,
map
it's
is a
a
demo
Wolf
map.
Pogo map.
So let's see if 879 goes for the big air pogo strat here.
He
No.
has to.
No, he's not going to.
I
Buddy.
believe in you.
So
There's
much for
a-
the air pogo.
There's a room you can stand in that's like behind the wall. It's weird. I don't know why it's there.
That's
And
a
that was
triple B.
really loud.
That's a triple B. That's insane.
It's a triple B.
So the second course is actually just the first course copy and pasted, but Pants actually redesigned each jump to be quite unique, and it's actually pretty hard to recognize that. Yeah, or recognize that they are the same jumps as the first course.
See, I didn't know that.
The only way you would know that this is like similar to Jump Rush is the texture scheme is very similar.
Yeah, I mean, you might recognize the end of course 2. It's the start of course 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
fancy W strafe there.
That was pretty spicy.
You can
Pro
get some
tip,
points for
kids:
it.
never use W in strafe.
Solid
Except-
bonk.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is actually a soldier map, but some soldier maps are, perfectly fine to play as demo. And this one I would say is like better than most to play as demo, because this is like a wall pogo-ish oriented map.
I think a lot of people would probably rather play demo than soldier on this map.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty hard soldier map. Especially the jump he just did as soldier is I believe where most people would get stuck.
The double bounce one? Or
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, the sync bounce.
Who has record on this one?
Me. It's a wall pogo map, and in general for demo wall pogo maps, it's usually just either 879 or myself that has them.
Especially the really long maps. Oh man.
Yeah,
Well,
with maps,
RVR.
yeah. RVR is 53 jumps, I believe, and the record on that right now is by 879, and it's 15-ish minutes, I think.
Actually a really good run too, I
1540
think.
something.
I'll wait for the run a week on that map.
Yeah, well,
One
either
day.
879 or myself, one of us will get a good time on that map sooner or later, and it'll probably be a run of the week.
So, for
Spoilers.
those who don't know, yeah, well, Run of the Weeks are, I guess, it's been a weekly series for a few years now on the channel TF2 RJ Weekly.
Are you gonna
Oh,
do
no
the bonuses
AAA?
879?
Oh, the bonuses. I don't know where they are. I think this is one.
The bonuses on
This
this map
is the
are very
gravity
cool.
one, I think.
There. No, this isn't the gravity one.
This is the
This
wall
is the
pogo
entire
one.
of course one with no teleports. So yeah, just switch map now. This will take like a good minute if I don't fail.
Okay, it looks like we're skipping collab.
Oh,
Because Minty's lagging
Yeah,
real
I'm way
bad.
too laggy.
okay. How much time do we have left in the
So-
jumping block?
I think 20 minutes?
Oh, do we have the movie ready?
We'll probably have to wait for confirmation on that, but in the meantime we can watch 879 complete the bonuses, and I think this first bonus is just it's the first course, or the original Rush map, but with teleports on every single surface, so you can't stop. So it's basically just one big jump.
Isn't there there's another one with no teleports, right?
Yeah, and that one
Ziggurat.
also
Yeah.
has inverted or no gravity.
Interesting ideas. try to revolutionize Rush, which is like a map.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
so much for that.
That's alright.
yeah. It's a hard bonus. Like even if you're good at demo pogo, sticking like actually just keeping it straight, you know, or keeping it like solid for like a minute. How long does it take? A minute, minute and a half?
it's
Something
like
like that.
1:15, I think. The
Yeah.
bonus record.
Yeah, that's like I'm assuming whoever got that was very fast on it. Tough stuff. And,
And it's definitely a lot harder as Soldier.
oh yeah, I think this would be T5 for Soldier, but it's definitely one of the harder T5 ones.
Yeah, so in typical Pants fashion, I guess it's a map based around gimmicks. I think Pants is probably
Gimmick Lord, yeah.
the gimmick lord. So he made, I think, Jump Strike, which you saw earlier.
And Jump Pants, which is definitely a map.
Alright, so I think we're about ready to wrap things up for the jumping. So we do have a movie for you, so we'll get that going in a bit. But first of all, does anyone have any shout-outs? Anyone want to say something? Now's
Well, we
your
should
time.
plug RJ Weekly, which is once a week. There's a Jump of the Week and a Run of the Week. And that's been going on for over 3 years now. And that channel has a lot of really good jumping-related content.
Yeah, so the content just keeps getting better, honestly. I think, the most recent ones with Minty on Blank, Zyke, yourself on NBN, I think those are two exceptionally good runs. So if you guys are interested in jumping, I'd just honestly watch every single video you can get your hands on that channel.
Also, a quick shout out
To my
to
internet.
everybody from Oblok.
Shout out to Muriel,
Thank you all for
my
donations.
boy.
Greatly appreciate it.
Shout out to my internet for not allowing me to.
Shoutouts to Monster Energy Drink, of course. Can't forget that one. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Hey, I'm here. I just came in to say thank you guys so much for being part of this. Like, I've had so much fun watching this. It's genuinely been amazing, and thank you, Mac, for helping us put it together and stuff. And like, yeah, you guys are genuinely incredible. Thank you so much for all being here. And
Thank you very much.
yeah, honestly, shout out. You're all absolutely
Thank you
incredible.
for existing.
Thank you for existing.
A lot of
And, you know,
fun.
yeah, it's I don't know. Like, I could not thank you enough. It's amazing, and I believe that we're gonna fade into a movie now. I don't know if you guys have done an intro for that. Is there any kind of intro for the movie? Or are we going straight in?
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
just hit play
Shout
on the
out
movie.
to Muriel.
Yeah.
I think Nick is in the chat, and he would know more about the movie. He's in Twitch chat. I think he edited it.
I have a message from Super Chuck. He says, "Heck toss." He's no longer in the mumble because his internet.